What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, CamATL, and welcome back to another Prizepicks video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. Happy Saturday. We have some NFL games on today, so excited to get into these NFL picks and then NBA and PGA that absolutely swept yesterday. Fantastic first day of PGA on the Props Made Easy tools. Let's get straight to it. I'm not going to keep up too much of y'all's time. I got some DFS slates to attend to. I got to build lineups for DraftKings and FanDuel for NFL today. And then I got to lock into UFC, and then I got to do NBA. So I got a busy day ahead of me. So I'm going to go ahead and get to these picks for us today. All right. First and foremost, we are on the NFL tool looking at the plus EV plus projection plays. If you're new, plus EV plus projection is where a line is plus EV according to Vegas. Money is on the over, or expected value is good on a player according to Vegas. And then our projection system. We are partnered with one of the best sports data companies in the entire industry, a company that works with ESPN and all other big name companies to bring the best projections that we can. So what it does is it shows you the plays that are plus EV, but takes it a step further in that where projection also agrees to that plus EV. You feel what I'm saying? All right. With that being said, let's get it. CJ Stroud's at the top of the list. Passing yards is set at 234.5 on Prizepicks. 243.5 in other sportsbook lines. I get it. He's going against Baltimore. This is a tough spot, right? But Houston's expected to be playing from behind. Stroud has had a fantastic season. And to be honest with y'all, I'm rooting for Houston. I like the underdogs. I'm rooting for Houston to win it all if they can. That would be cool to see Stroud as a rookie win it all. I don't know if they have what it takes to win it all, but nonetheless, I tend to root for underdogs. So CJ Stroud passing yards over 234.5 in a game where they're probably going to have to launch the ball a million times to catch up or even try to stay in it. 9 sportsbook differential. He's 243.5 on other sportsbooks, which is almost 10 passing yard differential over where Prizepicks has the line. I just feel like it's too low at 234.5 regardless of the matchup. Projection of 273.6 at 39.1. Projection system still expects CJ Stroud to go out and do what CJ Stroud does. So really like this spot for over on CJ Stroud passing yards, one of the best spots that we have on this slate. Josh Allen, Jahmyr Gibbs is an interesting rushing yards combo over 87.5. They're 92 combined on other sportsbooks. That's a 4.5 sportsbook differential. And while the projection is not way over the Prizepicks line, it is over the Prizepicks line at an 88.8 projection at 1.3. So that's in play as well. A big play is the over on CJ Stroud, Lamar Jackson's passing yards combo. 466.5 is the projection on Prizepicks. 470 on other sportsbooks, which is a 3.5 sportsbook differential. Projection of 509.5, a 43 projection differential. From where we're expecting CJ Stroud and Lamar Jackson to be combined when it comes to projection, and where Prizepicks has the line set. So Jordan Love, passing plus rushing yards, tough matchup for him. Lines at 260.5. 262.5 in other sportsbooks, making it a plus EV play on the over at a 2 sportsbook differential. Projection of 274.8 passing plus rushing yards at 14.3. So a couple nice options. The top 2 options of value is CJ Stroud passing yards over 234.5 and Josh Allen, Jahmyr Gibbs over rushing yards combo of 87.5 are 2 very good plays. And then you got a couple unders. Jamison Williams still, once again, receiving yards under 35.5. Rashee Rice under receiving yards of 73.5 are 2 of the better under plays that we have. All right, let's switch to NBA. With NBA at the top of the list, as you can see, as you know, we have the automatic sorting system to where the top values that are also plus projection are at the very top of the list, and Giannis is popping hard up there. The only thing you worry about here is blowout, but I mean, if they blow out, we'll probably see a good reason being because of Giannis. At the end of the day, though, you don't want to overthink things too much. Points is set at 31.5 on Prizepicks. Minus 145 odds on the over. Very good juice. That is a snipe play. Very good juice on the over at minus 145. Projections 31.63. So it's not way over the 31.5 on Prizepicks. It's very barely over where Prizepicks has the projection, has the line. But because of Vegas being so far over at minus 145, and nonetheless the projection being over makes it plus EV plus projection, and a very solid one at that. So over on Giannis's points of 31.5. The next play that I'm going to go with is going to be Miles Bridges rebounds assists over 9.5. You see minus 135 odds on the juice on the over 9.5, which is solid juice on the over. Normally, when I'm looking at the best juice options that I can look for, it would be minus 135s and up. Those are my kind of 135 is kind of my base when I'm looking at my favorite plus EV spots. Miles Bridges, rebounds, assists over 9.5. He hasn't been hitting. As you can see, he's got the downtrending, right? He hasn't been hitting this on a consistent basis, but I'm expecting him to bounce back here. Vegas line, minus 135 odds on the over. Solid juice on the over. Projection of 9.63, which also is on the over. So I like Miles Bridges, rebounds, assists. Giannis points over 31.5 as two of the better options that we have on the slate. Two of the better plus EV plays that are also plus projection as well. College football, nothing. Call of Duty, some big value. Over on ILLEY, map 1 through 3 kills is set at 46.5 on Prizepicks. 51 other places. A 4.5 sportsbook differential. Great spot for that spot. You can go either one of these guys. Both of them are 4.5s. Huge values. We've got big value on Call of Duty right now, but the number one play is ILLEY, map 1 through 3 kills of 46.5 over. For college basketball, the best options we have is over on Jamison Battles, points of 14.5. He's 15.5 in other sportsbooks, putting him at a 1 sportsbook differential plus EV play. And then under on Tyler Perry, points of 15.5. I didn't know Tyler Perry played college basketball too. That's crazy. Anyway, it's acting, directing in college basketball. Crazy. Tyler Perry points under 15.5, 14.5 in other sportsbooks, a minus 1 sportsbook differential. So under on Tyler Perry, points of 15.5, and over on Jamison Battles, points of 14.5. Women's college basketball, a bunch of small, tight EV lines, but we do have Lauren Gustin's points over 13.5 at a 0.5 over, and then Bailey Maupin, PRA under 23.5, and Kaylee Woolston, PRA under 18.5. Looking at NHL, remember anything minus 135 or over would be a snipe play on NHL. So that's Brad Marchand, shots on goal over 2.5, minus 135 juice on the over, projection of 3, a 0.5 projection differential. Great spot for Brad Marchand. Really love that spot for him. Let's see. We have minus 125 odds on this one. Kyler Connor, shots on goal under 3.5. Minus 125 odds on the under 3.5. Projection. Oh, projection's off. He doesn't have his projection in yet. So you got to give that a minute. Remember, NHL doesn't fully update till around 10 a.m. Central. So some of these players' projections aren't all the way in yet. Let's go here and go back. All right, Brad Marchand, shots on goal over 2.5 is my number one spot. And then we'd go Jamie Draisaitl. Shots on goal over 1.5, minus 130 odds on the over. Projection 1.93, a 0.43 projection differential. PGA, which absolutely swept yesterday. Had a fantastic day on the first day of the props tool. Love to see it. Xander Schauffele, strokes over 66.5 will be the lock of the day. Minus 150 odds on the over 66.5 strokes today for Xander. Love that spot for him. Already got some slips in with him. Great value. Definitely get him in. For soccer, the best option is going to be the under on Chris Wood, shots under 2. He's 1.5 on other sportsbooks, so minus 0.5 sportsbook differential. Projection of 1.06 on minus 0.94. So under on Chris Wood. League of Legends, the best option is the under on Perks for TH. Map 1 kills is set at 3. 2 on other sportsbooks on minus 1 sportsbook differential there. And then we have for tennis, we have a couple unders. Stefanos, whatever, total games under 43.5 at a minus 1.5. And then Jannik Sinner, total games under 35.5, minus 1.5. MMA, Chris Curtis was already adjusted, I'm guessing. I don't know what his line is now, but he's no longer big on the tool. Hopefully all the props made easy players got him in early. The best option right now is Gillian Robertson, significant strikes under 38.5. He's 34.5 on other sportsbooks, which put him at a minus 4 sportsbook differential. So good spot for the under there. And Malcolm Gordon, significant strikes under 27.5 are two of the better options that we have there. Anything for Valorant? Nothing. All right, let's do a recap real quick. My absolute favorite NFL plays is over on C.J. Stroud's passing yards of 234.5. One of my absolute favorites there. And then looking at the unders, I like the under on Aaron Jones rushing yards of 69.5. 65.5 in other sportsbooks. Incredibly hard matchup against San Francisco. I'm going the under on Aaron Jones rushing yards of 69.5. Over on C.J. Stroud passing yards of 234.5 as two of my main locks that I'm locking in. When it comes to basketball, at the top of the list, we have Giannis's points of 31.5, minus 145 odds on the over. I get it if you want to fade it because of blowout risk in any way or anything like that. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to overthink these things. As we know, when we try to predict blowout, which you can successfully predict at times, but sometimes when you try to predict blowout, things don't work out that way. You would expect Milwaukee to blow out Detroit. I'm expecting it to be due because Giannis can do anything he wants in this matchup. 31.5, the odds are so heavy on the over. This is just great EV value right here. Projection also is slightly over the 31.5 as well, making it plus EV plus projection. So at the end of the day, regardless of blowout potential or not, this is a smart play because the analytics, the data project it that way, and Vegas projects it that way, the Vegas odds. All right, so Giannis over points of 31.5, and then we're going to grab Miles Bridges over rebounds assists of 9.5. All right. Nothing for college football. Call of Duty. Some great value on Call of Duty, man. Great value. The number one play is ILLEY for Seattle Surge. Map 1 through 3 kills over 46.5 at a 4.5 sportsbook differential. Like the over on him. College basketball, we have the over on Jamison Battle points of 14.5. We have a new one that popped in of Tristan Da Silva points over 14.5. And then we have the unders on Tyler Perry points of 15.5. And then a new one, Bruce Thornton points under 16.5. Those are all minus ones or plus ones. All right. Women's college basketball over on Lauren Gustin's points of 13.5, under on Bailey Maupin PRA of 23.5, and under on Kaylee Woolston PRA of 18.5. NHL, the best options, Brad Marchand shots on goal over 2.5. That's my number one play for hockey. That's the main guy that you want to get into your slips. PGA, lock in Sanders Scoffle strokes over 66.5. I'm not sure if I'm saying his last name right, but who really cares? Minus 150 odds on the over for him. Huge juice on the over, making him huge plus EV. The best option for soccer would be the under on Chris Wood shots under 2 at a minus 0.94 projection differential. League of Legends, we have the under on Perks for TH map 1 kills of 3. For tennis, the best option is the under on Stefanos total games of 43.5 and Jannik Sinner total games of 35.5. For MMA, we have the under on Gillian Robertson significant strikes of 38.5 as the number one bet that we still have on the board. Chris Curtis is no longer there. And that's it. Good luck on your NFL plays today. Thank y'all for joining me, and your NBA and your tennis and your Call of Duty, all that good stuff. Go rake. If you're not a Props Made Easy member, it's only $20 a month to become a professional player yourself. You don't have to depend on Twitter people. You don't have to depend on any Discord. You can be better yourself with Props Made Easy. Super easy to understand, as you could see how I just went through every tool. I'm about to lock in on those DFS lineups for greenlightdfs.com. If you don't know, greenlightdfs.com is my company where I provide optimal lineups for DraftKings and FanDuel when it comes to the actual lineup DFS side of things, not player props. But I do add my favorite player props when I find them. I already added like a 5-man for NFL on our NFL Access page over there, stuff like that. So I do add Prizepicks. It's just not top of the list of concern when it comes to Greenlight. Greenlight is mainly for DFS optimal lineups, and then, yeah, I'll add 2 to 4 maybe Prizepicks as long as there's good plays on the board. All right? Thank y'all for joining me, man. Let's get it. I'm out. Peace.